I started vlogging in 2003, before YouTube even existed. It is with heart wide open that I share with you my journey that has taken me from South Korea to now living off-grid in the middle of nowhere. Alright, so this is the wood I brought in the other day. And we're gonna stack it here. I'm supposed to have a helper. But I gotta do it, you know. Divine wanted to film it, so I waited, but now it's not the ideal weather. It's gonna work though, so let's get to it. It's progressing. Yeah, we'll be close to have enough. I might have to do one more run, but we'll see.
I don't think you need to.
It's not totally 3, my love, because we didn't do the top there.
Oh, okay, it's 3. No, it's 3. Plus there's these guys here.
It's barely. Anyway, that's all right. It's we have enough for sure, because we have 3 lines that we never used since we stacked it.
Yeah.
So
yeah. So we have, that's plenty.
Yeah.
We don't need more.
Okay. The chainsaw. It was not without any trouble from the chainsaw. The Husqvarna, the priming bubble is done. Like the tube at the back of it doesn't stay on, so I need to get another bubble, but I don't have one, so I fixed it 3 times. But I got it because it's more efficient to take the time to fix it than starting using the small one, the small chainsaw, because like it's so much smaller. The time it will take to do what I was doing is just not worth it. I managed. Thanks to the other times I had to fiddle with the Husqvarna. You know, I knew what I was doing because I had problems before. Oh my god. Now we're going for lunch, and after lunch I'm gonna go till a garlic bed. I think Divine's gonna stay in because she worked hard. Okay. Oh, I drove over my foot. Oh, fuck. That's a good thing it's not too heavy. So I cleared up some of the manure bed in here. There's still more to clean up, but it's a good start. This morning I'm gonna go visit our friend Gary, who has a ranch, and he has like a visiting vet at his place to take care of his horses and cows. So at the same time, the vet's gonna take care of our goat. He's gonna chip his balls. I don't know if I can keep them, but we'll see. He's gonna surgically remove them. So I prepared the truck to have Lambo in the back, and now I'm gonna go empty this in the orchard. Benny was in the raised bed garden eating the kale. Usually when I go like bah, they come right away, but it must be good because he was not budging. He was like, no, I'm not moving. Okay, they cannot come in here. I'm gonna see if I can drag the whole pile with the tarp up. put you here so you can see my attempt, and I have to keep the no goats in here. I had to put the goats in their house. Let's see how this works. So far, so good. Ugh. Okay, it's heavy, but it's working. I gotta bring it there. All right. There we go. A nice pile of goat manure. Divine put some raspberries in that pile there. I just got the bed, the last bed ready for the garlic, so Divine can plant it, this bed. So I fluffed it up, removed more stuff, and then added the chicken manure on top. So that's good. Now I'm gonna go see if Gary sent me a message or not, and then if I still have time, I'll set up a camera to spy on the chicken. I hope he sleeps on the way back. Fuck, it's loud. Lambo! Buddy! Chill out. I didn't bring the rifle. Hopefully I don't see a bug. Oh my, so unfortunately I couldn't film. The vet didn't want to be on YouTube, but I have to tell you that was a pretty cool experience. So when I got there, one horse had a female horse had a hernia. She was I don't know how you call a 1-year-old horse, but she was born in the spring. So I saw like the whole process from sedation and the surgery, and it was pretty interesting how everything got done. And then we did the Lambo, and so I was holding him, and he cut the balls. I'll show you, I got them with me. And he's fine. Tomorrow morning we're gonna have to cut the stitches, because he didn't cut the bag, he just made a cut in the bag, pulled the balls out, and then like tighten stitch around the blood vessel, and then pack some gauze in there, gauze, and then just little stitch to, no, it's not really a stitch, but it closed the bag, and then tomorrow morning the bag will remain open, but everything in there will be healed. And then he did some dental work on one of the horse, but and then there was another. I left after that, but that was pretty cool. Yeah, like a drill and a big grinder that is powered by the drill. And yeah, he was in there in the horse's mouth while it was being held and grinding the teeth. That's pretty wow, that's a excuse me, that's a pretty cool job. So it's going straight to the trash. I'm gonna clear that up, but first I'm gonna work on the truck. I'm done editing, so I'm gonna do something on the truck, clean the battery terminals before I get into the gardening part. It's like full of like green stuff, so I'm gonna disconnect the battery completely and try to clean that up, because in one YouTube video the sensor that I've been having problem with was the problem with the sensor was related to the alternator, and so I can't do work with the alternator now, which is down there. Actually no, I think that's the alternator right up there. Yeah, but yeah, that's the alternator there. But so I guess it's not too hard to change the alternator. You don't need to take the motor and the engine apart for that. Okay, anyway, let's see what happens with this. All right, it's done. It's clean now. Much better than it was. So maybe that will make a difference on the alternator. And coincidentally, a difference with the sensor, the camshaft sensor. So now I'm gonna clear up some chicken manure from the chicken coop. I just heard a gunshot not far from here. That's annoying. Hopefully it wasn't my 20-point buck. Anyway, so I'll do this. I'm waiting for a phone call to find out what's going on with the excavator. But in the meantime, I will do this, and as soon as I get the call, I can take off and go in the bush for maybe an hour. Hey Willow. Hey, what are you doing, Willow? Hey, that hurts. I did 2 trips. What is it? That stuff. It's so heavy. I spread it, but I'll finish that tomorrow. I'm gonna go in the bush now before it's too late. It's like just an hour, not even left of sunlight. Alright, so I'm gonna hold in, you cut the skin, and babe,
Where do I cut?
you cut as close to the skin without touching the skin. Don't take off your gloves. Yes, it's okay. Don't worry, you're not hurting him. There you go. It's okay, Willow. Oh my god.
Now, where do I put this?
In the trash.
Is he gonna be fine?
Yes. Yes. Yes, Willow. Yeah, don't worry. We didn't hurt him. He's fine. Yes. Can you hear the silence? There's no wind. And no deer. Deer or not, it's just beautiful and peaceful. I wish you were here to enjoy this. So today, I'm gonna see what I can do to open this up here so we can grab some of the wood, but that means I have to move these windows that we're never gonna use. Maybe in the barn next year, so okay. So yeah, I'm gonna start with that. Oh no, I'm gonna start with this. I'm gonna move that tree out of there. Ever since Raven has his little secluded area, Willow has been more playful. He's been playing with Miley. They've just been playing for like 10 minutes now while I was clearing the windows off of here. So I'm gonna, this is screwed, and then I'm gonna pull some boards and see what happens. That was for the wild cat, feral cat we had adopted. The minute I opened the box, she left and we never saw her again. That's crazy. But one time in the middle of winter, we saw a cat here, like first year or something. Like, where the hell did it come from? That's crazy. We never solved that mystery. Yeah, it was not a bobcat. It was a cat, a domesticated. Well, it was not domesticated anymore, I guess. If it was here. Not too bad. Oh, yeah. This one has a nail in it. Okay, when we first got here, we're gonna start collecting free windows. This is one of the free windows. It got broken in storage, or it was already broken. We made a lot of mistakes taking trash instead of taking windows we could actually use. So now this glass gonna go in there so I can bring it to the dump. Let's see if I can do it without making too much of a mess. Raven, you gonna help me? Is that what you're doing? I vacuumed the leftover, so it's pretty good. I'm pretty sure if there's any glass, it's very minimum. One here. Yeah, very minimal. So I'm satisfied because this can very quickly turn into some not fun stuff to clean. Had a rabbit fuck, go like this, and oh my god, Marley had it, like she had it, but somehow she was like trying to chew on him, you know, like but she was not trying to eat him, she was trying to soften him, I guess, judging by the way she ate the little baby bunny earlier this summer. But it was screaming every time she would squeeze him, it would scream, and so she let him go. She would release the pressure when it screamed, and eventually she released the pressure enough that it just ran out of the property. Willow had him cornered first, but he let him go. Oh my god. Anyway. We didn't get any mice, but I moved the bucket because the feed that I had put there was all gone. So I think the chicken got to it. So, but like this, I have a feeling that I have better chances. Oh, and then I set up the camera. So now I'm gonna go in, have lunch, and I'm going to come back and try to remove more stuff here on the ground here to for the garden. That will help. Okay, I have to take my hat off when I come here because the pin at the top gets stuck in the net and it's so annoying. So we started considering adding another array of solar panel. So that means we have to add, well, we don't want to switch our system to 48 volt right now, but if we were to, we would need to buy another solar charge controller. But I think we would need another inverter. So now, with the panels there, we don't really have room to add panels over there. So the best spot would be right there on the other side of the ditch in front of the garden. And if we have bifacial, we would be able to get the morning sun and the evening. So I think it'd be better to get the bifacial. And having them there is better, because there we're gonna build something on that side, so it's not gonna happen, and behind is too much shade. So I have to figure out, like, the biggest expense in doing this is not the solar panel, it's not the solar charge controller, it's the cable that goes from the panels to the solar charge controller. So I gotta figure out how much, like how many feet I need to kind of figure out the size of the wire, and yeah, and that's it, and the length and the size and the length. So I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna take my tape and measure from here to there plus 25 feet, because that from here, that's what I need to get to the area where the solar charge controller would be installed. So we need 135 feet to do that. So I'm gonna do some phone calls to find out how much it would cost to get that kind of cable, and we'll go from there. In our process of figuring out when we're gonna do it, but I don't think we would do it now because of the so close to winter, but who knows. You look so comfy, Willow. Where's Miley? Miley, look at Miley. She's back there. She's still trying to find the rabbit. It's been gone for like hours. During lunch, we were just, Divine and I, we've been, Divine likes to watch a channel called Rotten Mango. It's a Korean girl doing like gossiping, I guess. Anyway, she's really good at telling stories. So this one, she's telling about Sean Combs' Puff Daddy. Holy fuck! Like, oh my god. You know, you can't trust any of those bastards. Like, I can't see American Idol as I saw it before, because these guys, they're rotten. They're fucking rotten. J-Lo. Fuck. You know, they portray themselves as being one thing, but they're not it. So if you want to be a superstar, that's not... They really sold themselves to the devil, and we buy it. We fucking buy it. But no more. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, maybe you need to watch that and know about it, not just what the media are putting out. And it's crazy what money can do, what you can buy with money. Unreal. Oh yeah, I counted the chicken the other day. We got like 43 chicken. That's a lot. But we're not getting 43 eggs a day. Let's see. Hopefully we'll get a few dozens this winter. Okay, I'm gonna remove some of that stuff here. That stuff is heavy. But that's my last chicken manure for today. And then I might do one load. What time is it? Maybe no. Hey, I do that and then I go walk around. Yeah, last night when I was back there, I could hear the animals walk in the forest. It wasn't birds, but they took too long to get to a spot where I could see them and shoot, so I had to go because it was too dark. Oh, yeah, I called for the wire size, but instead of giving me a quote, he referred me to a solar guy, and I don't want to deal with solar guys because yeah, so I'm gonna check with Greg because he did theirs. So I'll see what I can learn from him before I call anyone else. Yeah. yeah, I don't want to pay somebody to do our stuff. Like, I'm gonna do it myself. It's not rocket science, you know. Fuck. Yeah, so next summer I'm gonna see to help Divine so that we have less weed in the garden. Maybe it'll be even more productive. But these beds, like, it's good soil now. It'll be the 4th season next summer. 2021, yeah, the 4th season next summer. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna get ready to go walk in the bush with my gun. I forgot, but I had to do the oil change on the generator every 100 hours. It's easy with the pump. Without the pump, it'd be not so fun. But it's working good. Yes. Okay, now I'm getting ready.